A client mocked my logo design in a group chat, then used it without paying the last invoice. Derek ran a chain of boutique gyms and hired me to design his new logo. I sent the final files after 3 approved revision rounds, right on contract terms. He replied in a group email with his whole management team CC'd, calling my work amateur hour and demanding 4 more free revisions I hadn't agreed to. I held firm and asked him to either approve the current version or pay for additional rounds per our contract. He went silent. 2 weeks later I drove past one of his gyms and saw my logo on the sign, on the front doors, and stitched onto staff polos. He never paid the final invoice. He just took the files and ran with them, assuming a solo designer wouldn't bother chasing a few $1,000s. What Derek skipped over was Section 4 of the contract he signed, usage rights transfer to the client only upon receipt of final payment. Until then, delivered files are licensed for internal review only, not public use. I don't lead with that clause because most clients just pay their bills. Derek wasn't most clients. I sent one email. Polite, short, CC to his business partner this time instead of his staff. I noted the outstanding invoice, quoted the licensing clause verbatim, and mentioned that continued public use of unlicensed artwork could expose the company to a claim for damages, which typically get calculated based on cost of a full rebrand across every location, not just the original design fee. I gave him 5 business days to either pay the invoice or remove the logo from all signage, apparel, and marketing before I referred it to a lawyer who handles exactly this kind of thing for freelancers. Derek called within the hour, considerably less amused than he'd been in that group chat. Turned out he'd already ordered new delivery van wraps with the logo on them. Pulling it all down and rebranding on short notice would have cost him more than my entire original fee times 10. He paid the invoice that afternoon, plus a rush processing fee I invented on the spot just because I could, and I never heard from him again. Worth every awkward email.